Hey everyone, Alex Hart here from My Heart Sports. Today I was hoping to talk about the Las Vegas Golden Knights. I know, everybody and their grandma is talking about the Golden Knights. Well, how can you blame them? The Golden Knights are off to the best start an expansion team has ever seen across all sports. They've lost very few games, they've lost one game at home, and they have continued to beat good teams, especially in their own conference. They're on top of the Pacific Division. Today marks a special day for the Golden Knights. They're going for their sixth straight win, and if it's achieved, they will set an NHL record. They have already had an attempt at this once before. Let's take a look at that schedule, which happened back in October 2017. As you guys will see, the Vegas Golden Knights went on their 5-game win streak back then. All the games happened at home. First game was against Boston. They won 3-1. Second game, Buffalo came in there. They won 5-4 in overtime. And then again, they had a couple days off. And then top team in the West at the time, St. Louis, came in. Again, they won. In overtime, however, but they still won. Next game came in, Chicago Blackhawks. A lot of people consider the Blackhawks to be a really good team. Like, they've won cups. They have top players, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Toews. They have Vezina-style goalie with Corey Crawford. They won 4-2. Couple days off, and then Colorado comes in. They whoop Colorado, 7-0. Biggest scoring game for Vegas on the year, and they just show the rest of the NHL that this team is no joke. 5 games in. They go for the record 6-game win streak by going on the road. They hit the New York Islanders. This is where they unfortunately hit a wall, but not much of a wall. They lose 6-3, and who can really blame them? The Islanders are a top-notch team in the East right now, and they're really proving to be a contender for the Stanley Cup this year. Now, let's look at November. Their schedule leading up to today. Today, the Golden Knights play the Stars, going again for their 6th straight win. They played the Stars season opener this year and won in overtime 2-1. This is when they had Fleury in net and not Malcolm Subban. However, they have come a long way since that first game. I've been following Vegas very closely, and they're an all-around team. 4 solid lines, somehow winning with their 4th-string goalie, like I say, for a while. I'm really expecting at home again today with 1 loss. They're going to put up a big fight for that 6th straight win. Anyway, back to this. November, they started their win streak against the LA Kings, 4-2, followed by the Ducks, 4-2, followed by the Sharks, 5-4 in overtime. All Pacific Division opponents, all teams that were expected to put up fight for the playoffs this year. This is what catapulted them on the way to being top of the Pacific. Now they beat the Coyotes 4-2, no big surprise there, and then they're coming into Dallas. I forgot to say, I missed the one game. The Canucks on the road, they beat the Canucks 5-2. I was actually at that game. Very good game. Canucks were kind of outmatched, to be honest. When I started planning this video, I did some notes on things I wanted to touch base on, and I'm already not realizing that I'm not going to be able to hit everything. I want to try to keep these videos somewhat short, 5 to 7 minutes, not really wanting to reach 10. I want to keep them short and to the point. So last thing I wanted to touch on was the money lines that Vegas has really seen and the change that has come over the past couple of weeks to show that everybody is waking up to Vegas. The futures on Vegas are their odds on winning the Western Conference or winning the Stanley Cup. 2 weeks ago, when they were still fighting for the top of the division, they were paying almost 30-1 to win the Western Conference. That has come down to 18-1 as of today. That is significant. Even Vegas is waking up to this. I'm sure some money's starting to come in on Vegas as they continue to win. I even put some money in on them when they were at 25-1 just because I've been following them so closely and watching them play. From the blue line to the fourth line, this team they're not full of any superstars, but there isn't a player on that team that isn't capable of being an NHL player on any other team. Brad Hunt, number 77, he is a fine instance of someone that was on St. Louis last year. Hardly couldn't crack the lineup. Very young guy, but now that he's on Vegas and being given the chance, he's just showing that anyone on this team, as young as they are capable of taking them to the next level. Today, Vegas is actually favored to win, and that, I don't know. I don't know if that's the right move, but they are. I'm going to be on them just because I want to see history in the making tonight. Dallas, they're a scoring team, and with Malcolm Subban as the goalie, you never know. They could pop in 5, 6, 7 goals. Wouldn't put it past them. With Seguin, Ben, Spezza, Falksa, all those people on the team, you never know who's going to put the puck in the net. They also have Bishop in net, who hasn't been the greatest for Dallas, but it's not entirely his fault. Bishop doesn't have the best defense in front of him at times, but he's still a top 30 goalie. Like, he's going to make a starter for many different teams in the league. Vegas, they have a chance tonight. They can make history. 6 wins in a row for an expansion team. They could pad their lead to higher in the West, higher in the Pacific Division, and they could just continue to show people why they have potential to make the playoffs and even make it to a round or two. With them being the first time as a favorite today, it actually has been something I've been watching with the money lines. They've been an underdog every single game this year, except for their last game where they played Arizona. Wow, the top team in the Pacific is favored against Arizona. Who would have thunk it, right? But now that they're coming into Dallas as a favorite, I don't know what to think. Vegas is for real. We all are woken up by now, I should hope. And let's go get them. Let's see Vegas get the 6th win. Let's pad our pockets with some money by riding their wins. And let's enjoy this very good game tonight. If you're catching this video after, it's kind of time sensitive, but it is what it is. I hope it's a good game. It's setting up to be a good game. Let's just hope it all lives up to the hype. Let's see you guys around. Take care. Bye-bye.